Hi, Angel. This is Kristen with Angelic Frequency Healing, and today I have a very strong message. It woke me up, and I was hearing this song called Drag Me Down by One Direction, but the chorus goes, nobody can drag me down. And that's what I kept hearing just on loop after loop after loop. Nobody can drag me down. And it's a very empowering song. And Spirit told me to cleanse you. I've been cleansing my space and the cards. So today I'm trying to make the reading a little bit shorter because it's a very strong one. I'm not going to pull a ton of cards because it's kind of just within itself a very potent message. So nobody can drag me down. And it's you're gaining strength here, confidence. Like the confidence I feel right now is just so empowering and just amazing. I was also seeing the Empress and the Judgment card. And I was also called to grab my little, this is just a black tourmaline thumb stone for protection. I was just called to have this nearby and close by. And I also just called in for more protection while we did this reading. So you could feel like right now you just need more protection. And I heard coverage over your life. So whatever that means to you, just an umbrella of protection is here, and I'm sending that to you. Also, nobody can define you now. Nothing can stop you. This is all like the things that I've written, and it even goes on the back page. I was also given affirmations, which I usually don't get, so we'll go through a few of those as well. I am a big affirmation person, but I usually don't channel them. So it's interesting that we get that today. But I was seeing the Empress, I was seeing the Judgment card in my mind's eye, and you are at this point where you're finally stepping into a new skin. You're seeing your self-worth now. Wow. You're not fighting anymore. You're trying to become the most authentic you could possibly be. You're not trying to prove anything. You know who you are. And this is a collective message. So if this doesn't resonate with you or you're not there yet, you can just leave this message for somebody else. But I am so grateful you're here. Y'all, this is a powerful message. Again, I'm Kristen with Angelic Frequency Healing. And I'm going to get this message out first, and we'll pull some cards. I've already shuffled and done everything to the decks. We're going to try to make this a little shorter video. And I'm just so excited that you're here. Again, my heart is grateful. But you're at a point now where you're setting boundaries. You're gaining emotional sovereignty. And I know the word sovereignty, but I was told to look it up. So when I looked it up, it said supreme power or authority. And I was like, wow, okay, I didn't really quite understand it until I had to look it up. I mean, I'm an intelligent person, but now you're gaining emotional sovereignty. Just let that sink in. The authority, the power. This whole message is just powerful. It's about power, confidence, just gaining this full worth of yourself. You're standing tall without any self-judgment anymore. You're finally seeing the real you, and you're answering the call for yourself and no one else. This isn't selfishness, but it's self-protection to gain strength. So sometimes that might mean that other people in your life you might have to take a break from. I'm hearing energy vampire. So if things are draining you, and that could be people, places, things, name your noun. But what is happening is you have to self-protect. And maybe black tourmaline is something that you need to look into. But this is, for me, it's a powerful protection stone. So it's just a little thumb stone. I stick it in my pocket. I carry it in my purse. Sometimes I sleep with it under my pillow. That's actually where I got it this morning. So now you're answering that call for yourself. You're self-protecting, setting those boundaries, right? You're ready to walk forward without any hesitation. Nothing is going to drag you down, right? It's so powerful. I also put that this is a self-initiation, and you don't need permission to do that, right? You're no longer shaped by external forces. You're only guided from within. And I heard your higher self. So if you believe in that and that's your thing, connect with your higher self and allow them to guide you and protect you, I'm hearing. Okay? So I'm going to do the affirmation at the end. Let's pull a couple of cards for now. And we're going to start with the wisdom of the oracle. Again, I've already cleansed, shuffled, and everything. So I'm not going to do any of that on screen. We're just going to get right to it. Okay? So thank you, Spirit. What is the overall energy? Wow, that's way too many cards. Okay, so I'm just hearing top one. So we'll take that top one. But look what's underneath. Okay. I'm not taking all these. We're going to take yin. This was on top. This is all about receiving, right? So you are in a receptive mode. You're receiving power. But look what's underneath. Serendipity. This is a very auspicious time for you. A lucky time. Four-leaf clovers are all about luck, right? I'm just curious to see what's under it. Ooh, the fates. This is a fated, destined time for you. The stars are aligning. Look at all the stars on her. She's beautiful. Yin is number 2, so that could be significant. Serendipity is number 18, so that number could be significant. The Fates is number 17. Poised is next. Wow. Beautiful card of just, look at her. She's just letting go. She's just expressing her joy and just showing off all that she is. And there's no gender, but this is a female in the card. Right? And that's number 48. And then you have peace. Wow. The peace that surpasses all is what I'm hearing. And this is just a very, there's a dove here. So doves are about peace. It's number 23. Okay. So again, like I said, I'm not taking those. I just heard the top card, but it was a very powerful message just kind of all together. So you're in receptive mode. You're receiving this power, this strength. Yes. Okay. At the bottom of the deck was flexible as well. So you're being flexible with yourself. Spirit, what other cards do we have for this message of strength and empowerment? What's going on here? What's this one? Growth. So you're in a growing phase. Yes. I'm here, you're taking a new path. Taking a new path in life, you're growing into yourself. Okay, thank you, Spirit. You're growing into yourself. You're speaking up for yourself. Ah, what other messages do we have here? Thank you, Spirit. What is this? Ah, woohoo! So this is a very wealthy phase for you. Wealth is, it's about money, yes, but this is just a wealthy phase for you. You're standing strong. You're free. You're financially free, yes. But now you have the ability and the strength within yourself to conquer anything. Woo-wee. Okay. This is a powerful, potent message. Okay. That's it. We have surrender at the bottom of the deck. I like that because you're surrendering finally to yourself, to what you want in life. Ooh, you've been through the dark night of the soul. That is for sure. But I don't feel like this is a current energy. I feel like this is something that you've already been through. You've had to grow and change and develop This dark night of the soul has already passed. We're going to put that there, and we're going to put growth on top of it, because I don't feel like that's a current energy. I feel like you're feeling wealthy. You're feeling just so strong in yourself and your self-worth. And I don't think I showed you this one. We have crown chakra. So your crown chakra could be activated at this time. You could be just getting more messages for yourself, and you could just be finally understanding that Source is contacting you. I'm going to put my little stone back over here just because I want it to be seen. You could be just getting these downloads and just these knowings of how powerful you are, your self-worth. We're going to go with the, oops, upside down. We're going to go with the mermaid deck next. Let's just see what comes out. Spirit, what else do you want to let us know? What other messages do you have? Thank you. Ooh, re-energize. Okay. So I talked about energy vampires, and this could be a season you're starting to feel more empowered, but I need you to recharge yourself. So this could be a time, you know, for more naps. Also, the yin energy is a time where you're not really doing a lot. You're starting to get these new emotions and these new feelings of empowerment and strength, but we're not actually being called to action just yet. So we're re-energizing. Or if you are I'm being told this, if you are being called to action, you need to take time to recharge throughout the day. And that could just be sitting quietly. You don't have to meditate if that's not your thing, but just sitting quietly with your eyes closed and not thinking of anything, and just allowing the sounds around you and the quietness to just take over you. And that is just such a great recharge, I find. Also naps. Okay, so we're gonna re-energize. Be spontaneous at the bottom of the deck. What else do we have? Thank you. Healing. So I feel like you've been through a deep healing, and that dark night of the soul confirms that. You are stronger now. Look at the sun shining down on these mermaids. They're seeing the light. They're finally opening up and seeing the truth. I'm hearing clarity. You're getting clarity right now. Wow. Recognition is at the bottom of the deck, so you could be recognized soon for what you're feeling. Others could be seeing it too. You're feeling more confident. You might be looking better, just feeling better, finally taking care of yourself a little bit better. So, all right. Awesome. Thank you, Spirit, so far for these messages. What tarot do we have? I'm using the Good Tarot today. Don't really use this one a lot, but this was the one that popped into my head. All right. Ooh, the Messenger of Fire. So this is ambition. This is new energy, passionate, creative. You're seeing things from a different perspective, but a creative and passionate one. I heard spicy. Okay. So you're being spicy now. You might feel a little bit more playful than normal too. Spicy. Yo, spicy one. Okay. What else do we have, Spirit? I'm hearing you're surrounded by protection. You're surrounded by angels and ancestors too. In this card, there's like little orbs all around. And so Spirit said that that's protection. Okay, you have the Seven of Earth. This is reclaiming your power, reaping what you've sown, right? You're finally getting what you deserve. Whew. I'm going to move these up here, this healing card and also this re-energize card, as long as they're not in your way. Okay, perfect. So we have the Messenger of Fire. We have the Seven of Pentacles. So there's money here, and it's right under you are wealthy and growth. So your finances are growing. Things are changing. I'm hearing financial freedom is coming. There's like a little pixie or something in this picture, so that could be significant for you. But there are pentacles headed your way. And both of these cards are kind of yellowy. So orange, almost a little bit of red. So those colors could be significant. And now we have 2 blue cards. Wow. We have the Six of Fire at the bottom of the deck. But you have the Nine of Air. And again, I feel like this is past energy. Very much dark night of the soul. But you've had many sleepless nights. You've been told things that are not true. You've cried many, many times. But I'm here to tell you that this is not your reality anymore. This was a temporary situation, and now that you're looking back on it, it happened in a blink of an eye. This is over. You have accomplished this stage, and you needed to go through it for your healing, to go through that dark night of the soul. Look how beautiful these cards are. But this cycle has ended, and now you're reclaiming your world. So we have the World card here. And this is karmic cycles ending. Look at the keyhole at the top. You have unlocked a new level, upgraded, I'm hearing. This is powerful new stage for you. You're seeing things from a different perspective, from a new height. And now new doors are opening and unlocking for you. And you're being victorious. So victory is here for you. Oh, I'm so excited about this. Okay. Last messages here. We're going to do a message from the universe to close out the reading. But I think it's pretty clear that you have done some major work. And now you're just reaping the rewards. You're feeling confident. And I'm so proud of you. Spirit is so proud of you. What other messages do we have to end this reading, Spirit? Thank you so much. Thank you, Spirit. What other messages do you have to end this reading? Okay, I'm hearing shuffle, so we needed to shuffle. I had done all this in the beginning, but all right, that was not a good shuffle. Do-over. There we go. Okay, so we just needed to clear the energy of the deck really quick. Okay, Spirit, what messages do you have to end this reading? This deck is going all over the place. Thank you. This stressful situation is almost coming to an end. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings your way. Wow. So the stressful situation's over. I feel like it's already over because you are gaining confidence. You're gaining strength and empowerment. And Source is sending you resources now. And blessings and miracles. Wow. Oh, okay. Thank you guys for being here. And I'm going to send you some positive energy. Some more positive energy. I feel like you're already just flying high at this moment. But I am going to warm up my hands. And I'm sending it to you anyway. If you've gotten this far, thank you for being here. And I'm so grateful for your love and support. please subscribe, like, share, whatever you feel called to do. There's no pressure. But I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. My heart is full of gratefulness. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels, for being here. Your affirmation is, I embody my power with ease, confidence, and unwavering self-worth. Thank you. I hope y'all have a great day. Much blessings. Bye.